Hello and welcome to the Barrow. I am the Barrow White, and today we will be doing episode 6 of Lord of Dwarves campaigns. I believe this is part 3 of campaign number 3. I'm going to go ahead and continue and get right into it. Take a quick look to see where we were at. Our last objective was to do a lot of wooden spears, helms, things of that nature, and it looks like I've already made some. Alright, so things are moving again. I'll slow it down to number 1. We'll get down to our armories. We have 2 of them, and what to say? It says it wants 15, and we've already got 5, so I'm going to make 10 more spears. 5, 10. We need 10 more wooden helms. Instead of 1, I'm going to scratch that. Let's scratch all this, and I'm going to do 10 more wooden helms. I need 10 more wooden chests. And by chest, it's chest armor or chest protection of some kind. 5, 10. We need 20 gauntlets. And I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20. Need 20 boots. 5, 10, 15, 20 boots, and 15 bucklers. So I'm gonna make 10 of them here. 5, 10, and I'll make 5 on this one. All right, so we've got a lot of stuff working here. This is a craftsman that does this. How are we looking on wood? We have some. And let's take a look. We've got a whole stack of it out here, so hopefully we've got a lot of dwarves that can be hauling stuff. Not tons. Laborers are moving stuff, but let's see what some of these laborers are doing. For instance, this guy is hauling. They're hauling crops. I think we've got plenty of wood, and they'll haul it as they need it. So I'm going to speed this up to speed 2. And let's see what our current objective is otherwise. It's just build all this stuff before it tells us what else to do. Now it says corn seeds gathered, and we've only gathered 5. But they have been planting it, so we will be getting more and more as we go along. So that's good. So I think we'll go down into the basement. The pantry's looking good. The bandages are stored here. I'm going down a little bit deeper. We can see where they've got all this rock stored. I know that we're going to end up wanting to make a fortress of some kind. So let's go ahead and make an area where they're going to make that, make worked stone is what it's called. So let's carve out an area here, and this will be our work stone area. And we'll speed it up to 3 and get these guys down here working. And as soon as they have that dug out, I'm going to put down a stone mason workshop that'll make some work stone for us. Good. We'll slow it down to 1 again. And let's do a workshop, a stone mason workshop. You see right here it says it makes a variety of things. Craft stone furniture. Work stone is particularly why we're going to do this. So there's out. So in and out. So I'm going to go right here. I'm going to make 1 for to begin with. It needs 3 tables, 2 bins, a hammer, and a chisel. And those are made up here. The hammer and a chisel are made right here. Hammer and a chisel. So the log pile is getting a little low, but we've got logs over here. We've got tons of logs out here. So we should be good for a little while. We'll just kind of let things flow for a bit. And as we start to get work stone, we will start to to build a bit of a fortress if we can. Now, it looks like my hunter has never actually hunted anybody, and there's my guy with the javelin, so I think that's my hunter. Yeah, there he is, but he isn't hunting anything. Let me check and see if I'm doing something that isn't right. I know that it's possible to lure animals in, but I have not seen how to do that, so I don't think hunting's really going to be a thing here. It just doesn't seem like we have enough animals on this map to survive off of hunting, but I want bows. So what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? We made all the spears, we made all the helms, and they're busily working on the rest of the stuff. You see, I got a whole new group of people, the goblin slayers, that showed up. I don't know where they are. Maybe I should take a look. Gruffhammer. Where is Gruffhammer? Where you at, Gruffhammer? Just out here hanging, just kind of idle. What's he doing? Nothing. These guys are practicing. They're getting better. Let's take a look and see what happens to a person that practices. Let's see if any of these numbers go up. He's 1410, 4619. He's got a stone spear. He's got all wood armor already. I'm really not sure what this is doing. So let's take a look and see. Military dwarves may improve combat skills here. So I would think that these numbers would go up over time, but I haven't seen it go up in that short amount of time. Let's see how we're doing on this workshop. We have all the parts. Now we're just waiting for somebody to come down. We'll speed it up and see if somebody will come down here and make this go. I do want to start working on the fortress, though I don't know what fortress we're really going to need. Oh, that was interesting. They kind of have to climb up over this, so I think what I need to do is get rid of this storage area so that they have a clear walking area. Here, this can cut areas. I'm going to do this right here so they have so they'll move those stones hopefully. And we'll dig this out and make this just a little bit bigger. Actually, I will extend this area here. And we'll see if I can get our guys to move stuff around. And if they should make then a walk path so they don't have to do this zigzag here. Or this up and down strange thing that they're doing with what they're doing is they're running over here, they're coming down, and then they're coming up. See, now they have a clear walkway. They'll use that first. Apparently they won't walk through a pile of stone if they don't have to. All right, so this is finished. So let's go ahead and make work stone. And I want to have 100. And I want to maintain that. So this takes a craftsman, and I believe I have enough craftsmen, but I'm going to change the priority to normal. So just a little bit higher than other stuff, so they'll always be working on that first. And let's make a storage area over here for the work stone. We'll go in the stone, and we'll specifically click work stone. Now, I'm not sure what the exact mission of this campaign is. I don't remember. So let's dig down and see if we ever did find, or I don't need to dig down, and see if we ever did find any ore. Because eventually we might want to improve our armor and our weapons from wood to metal. And at this level, we should find some tin ore. But so far, I haven't found any. So let's kind of extend each of these rows out by 5 and see if we find any tin ore. And if we do, we'll store it, and we will build a a smeltery to turn it into useful bars. I think I may have hit the edge of the map here. Never done that before. No tin yet. I might need to consider going deeper. That is interesting. All right, so we're going to go a little bit deeper and see if we can find some tin deeper in the ground. Doing pretty good with all of our story objectives. And I think because I do want to finish this campaign eventually, let's chop down a few of these trees because they are part of the thing to finish it. I'm going to keep people busy for a while, but that's just busy work. That wood is not useful for anything. And now I'm just going to kind of look around and watch for a little bit and see what people are up to. Do I have any craftsmen that are idle? Oh, it's on my warriors. Let's go to civilians. Craftsmen. They're either hauling or they're crafting. The reason I asked is because if I start building a fortress, and this one's already done, I'm going to need some, let me see here, I'm going to need scaffolding. So let's go ahead and make at least 20 of that. 5, 10, 15, 20. Still have plenty of wood based on this things that we've cut down out here. One more boots and a bunch more bucklers, and we can move on to the next story objective. All right, we're getting really close. Let's make 5 bucklers over here, so that I've got 2 people working on them at the same time. What's this guy doing? He's just hanging out. He's idle. All right, 8 more bucklers, and we will be done with this portion of the of this campaign. Come on, speed it up. We'll take a look over here, see what these guys are getting anxious. But they're still just walking in circles, just hanging out in the woods, nothing really on their mind. They haven't even noticed us yet, which is good, because we are not prepared to fight. 4 more bucklers. Still have 1,200 trees to chop down. I still have not seen that one deer or those 2 bunnies that are running around this map. According to the animals tab, they're there. Get out. It says there are 2 bunnies and 1 deer. But they are hiding someplace far away from us. What's this guy doing? Oh, that's Traban. All right, good. Look at that. He has killed a deer. Nice job, buddy. So what's he hauling? I don't know. Let's go see what he's hauling. Because he should be hauling that dead body. This guy's going to go get it. Come on, Haroon. Very good. He's going to get that dead deer. So now that I have that, what I want to build is an advanced workshop, which is a butcher workshop, and it butchers animals for meat and useful materials. And I'm going to go ahead and click that, and I'm going to put it right next to, let's not put it at the top of the stairs because I don't want it to be in the way. We saw how their pathing can be interrupted by storage areas. So this needs 3 tables and 2 knives. Well, knives are made in the stone workshop. 1, 2. And right here it said we need 2 tables. 1, 2. I'll go 3 just to be sure. Just to be careful. And how are we doing on wood? A stack of wood out here. They need to haul a lot, but there's plenty of it out there. And we do have some trees growing here as well. So good. And there's that deer. Very cool. So we had 1 deer in the land, and we killed it. Good job, Traban. They're proud of you. Okay, so let's pause this. Sorry for that. Let's pause this and see what's next on the objective list. Next, it's time to engage the goblins. When you're ready, order your soldiers to attack. Create an attack area on the goblins, select the Goblin Slayers checkbox, and watch them do it. All right, let's go do it. They're up here. Here in our areas tab, we'll choose attack area. We'll go ahead and put a thing here. And we're going to choose the Goblin Slayers and watch it happen. Let's slow it down to 2 though. And we'll kind of watch this proceed. Everybody should be wearing armor. Hey, there's a bunny. Where are they at? Here they come. This isn't very organized. So I'm going to do something different. Let's scratch this area. I'm going to delete this area, and I'm going to create a new area here. And that's where the Goblin Slayers are going to go. That way they'll all kind of group up before the fight, rather than arriving one at a time, because that's what it looks like they were going to do. Here they come. Got a couple guys coming. This guy's coming up over the hill. This guy's coming down through the shadow of the hill. The goblins haven't seen him yet. Goblins don't seem to have seen them yet, so everybody kind of gather up. Yeah, because if I just get a couple isolated guys show up, that mass of goblins, no matter how weak they might be, they're gonna hurt them. It says I need a table for something, so let's click one of these carpentry workshops and make a couple tables. Oh, it was working on the table. All right, so now everybody's hanging out right here. Now let's create another attack area, and that's the one the Goblin Slayers are going to go to. And this one I'll just delete. All right, let's do it, guys. Slow it down to 1. Skewer dwarf. Oh, what are they saying? Dwarf, you die now. Dwarf, kill fun. Stab, stab. Nice. Arg, dwarf. Anything else? Slice dwarf. Dwarf kill time. So a dwarf is under attack. Who is under attack? Looks like this goblin is attacking Derek. Now, like any battle, it should be... Ooh, somebody died. Humphrey was killed in combat. That's sad. Was he outnumbered? Where is he? Where's Humphrey's body? Oh, that's Humphrey right there. Poor guy. I think we may lose another one or two, because this is a bit of a cluster. And I haven't figured out how really to organize the attacks and the fighting, other than what I did to get them all here at the same time. So just a couple more orcs running around in circles, wishing they hadn't come to this part of the country. Get him, guys. Look at him dodging. Chicken. Gilbert, you're in the middle of a fight. Now's not the time. So why is this guy so tough? Who is this? This is the goblin. So, alright, so he is pretty tough. He's got a knife, plus he's wearing a hat and a vest, so he's stylish. Kill him, fellas. Alright, so finally, it looks like we killed him. Done. Next. Good job, laddie. You defeated all the goblins, but probably lost some good dwarves doing so. Leaving corpses around will make your other dwarves sick, so let's give them a proper burial. Yes, very important. So back at the carpentry workshop, we will make... What does it want us to make? Grave crosses. Let's go ahead and make... I'm going to maintain 1. That way it'll always have 1, and then as soon as it has that 1 made, I will put it there, and they should bury the poor fellow. Poor Humphrey. Our first loss. We'll give that a normal priority and see if they'll get on it right away. Alright, so there it is. So if I go to my place button, I will now have a grave cross available, and I'm going to make my little burial mound over here. And the priority is max automatically, and that's where dwarf remains only go. Let's speed it up, have somebody go put that cross in. Thank you for doing that. We appreciate it. Now if we go out here, we ought to see somebody haul this body. These guys don't need to be here anymore. Actually, let's create a guard area for them to hang out at. And we'll put it just over here in this general area. Using our military screen, we will make sure the goblin slayers know to go there. What is this guy carrying? He's carrying wood, but somebody should pick up Humphrey's body. What is this guy up to? He's equipping. Let's see what he's doing. I think somebody may have already picked up Humphrey's body. Nope, he went and stole some of the equipment from poor old Humphrey. Come on, somebody bury Humphrey. Here comes a guy. This is Enderborn, and he's hauling. So I'm pretty sure, I'm hoping he's coming out here to haul Humphrey and not some of this loot. Yeah, he got Humphrey. Good job. Appreciate you. Gotta show respect for the dead. So I think that after we bury poor Humphrey, we'll see what the next objective is. And we'll probably call this episode quits. I like to keep these at 25-30 minutes, so we're not going too long for any one episode. Make it easy to watch. And while I'm at it, though, let's make sure I'm still chopping down some of these trees, because this whole force has got to go before this mission's done. To get it to actually take the command. There we go. We'll go over to the cross here, and we'll watch it happen. Oh, but it does want us to put down 4. So let's do that. Let's put down 4. And I'll go ahead and change this to craft 3 more, or 2 more, just so it does it a little faster. So, and place 4 grave crosses, and then we'll see what the next objective is going to be. Man, they're chopping trees all the way over here, but that is noisy. So all 4 are made. Now we're just waiting for them to come over and put them in the ground. So, as you see, this is a spot that's made to put a grave cross. This is a grave cross storage, and this one actually has a dwarf in it. Doesn't tell us who it is though, and I don't think we have the ability to label it. Dwarf remains. We could always say, let's see if it'll allow us to change it. We'll call it Humphrey. Humphrey is rest in peace. So we'll know from now on that poor Humphrey is buried there. So let's see what our next objective is. All that's left to do now is finish what we started, make sure all the cursed trees have been felled, and make sure 1,000 vegetables have been grown and gathered. All right, well, let's tell these guys to do that, and we'll finish this mission. I will fast forward to the... Oop, I don't need to cut down these trees. I will fast forward to the end of that, and I think that'll be it. So since I know that I'm hauling 37, 36, 35, 34, 33. Imagine doing this at regular speed. Yay! Done. Next. Great job! This land will provide food and security for dwarves everywhere. Congratulations, you've completed level 3. Start level 4. Let's go ahead and save it. And that's it. All right, so that is it. Episode 5, which was the end of campaign number 3, is over. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope you are enjoying Lord of Dwarves as you're playing along, or if you're playing the game as well. It's a pretty great game. I enjoy it a lot. This is The Barrow. I'm The Barrow White, and we will see you next time. Have a great one. Bye.